What can they bring to the world but their own confusion and their own isolation? Your first freedom is freedom from your own mind. This is freedom from your past, which represents your mind at this moment. This is your personal mind. It is not the greater mind of knowledge. This is the mind that the world has conditioned. This is the mind that you must utilize now in a new way. Knowledge gives you a reprieve from the prison of your own thoughts and attitudes and from the confines of your own emotions and beliefs. It does this without destroying your mind. It does this without harming you in any way. It gives you a new experience, an experience in present time without past associations. Having this experience is part of your preparation. Here you must be willing to go beyond your ideas. Here you must be willing to be without conclusions and without fixed ideas about what the world is, about what you're and about what truth is. For many this is very difficult. You may feel quite insecure when you enter these states of unknowing, but in reality this is coming into the clear within yourself. This is being without resolutions, but with an open and inquiring mind. This is not a passive approach. It is highly active because here you must be very attentive, very focused and ready to act. Often, when people speak of purpose, they speak of the end result instead of the process of reaching that result. This, of course, is quite meaningless and has no lasting value. People claim what they believe they are now or will become, and they consider this to be a definition and a declaration of their purpose. Do not deceive yourself with these fantasies. The ones who will succeed are the ones who focus on their preparation and allow the course of their life to unfold without determining its result and without determining what it will look like, how it will be and so forth. Here you must develop a great and growing faith in yourself, in the beneficence of those people who assist you, in the unseen ones who guide you and help you, and in the power and presence of knowledge within you. Without this trust, you cannot begin, and you will not be able to proceed. However, because these are living realities for you, you can proceed and you must proceed. But you must leave your need for self-assertion and self-validation behind. You are entering new territory. You do not know what it means. You do not know how it is going to look. You do not know what will happen next. This is being open to life. This is being present to life. This is being without assumptions. Here the mind can truly integrate itself in present time and escape the prison of its past associations. We give you great encouragement to begin preparation in the way of knowledge. To learn greater community knowledge and wisdom, we give you great encouragement to begin the greater community way of knowledge, which is a specific preparation for those whose purpose resides in understanding the greater context of life and the greater movement of the world. You will know if this is for you. Knowledge will initiate your preparation and will reaffirm your preparation in times of doubt and in times of false confidence when you believe you have attained something. Purpose is a process. It is not a definition. It is not a validation. It is not a form of self-comfort. It is something that awaits you. It is a great journey. It is a door that is open to you now, a door that you can pass through. It is a journey where you do not lead yourself alone, but instead become a part of the greater education that exists throughout the universe. The Creator is at work everywhere, reclaiming the separated through knowledge. This is the Creator's purpose. Your purpose is to give what you are designed to give, according to your nature and your true abilities. In this, your life becomes fulfilled because everything you have done can now serve a greater purpose. This journey requires phenomenal self-honesty. This awaits to be learned. It is not something that you possess at this moment. Humility, honesty, openness, discernment, restraint, discretion, tolerance and compassion, these are qualities that result from preparation and advancement in the way of knowledge. These things are what provide inspiration and true ability in life. This is purpose. Purpose is entering the door that begins a greater journey in life and staying on that journey in times of happiness and in times of distress. This is purpose. Leave aside all magnificent definitions and all glorious spiritual images. This is fantasy material for people who cannot make the way, who cannot journey up the mountain, who will remain below talking about its heights and its magnificence, but who really have no way of knowing its reality. Your purpose is the same as everyone else's. However, your calling is specific. It is a specific set of tasks with specific people and in specific relationships for certain purposes. That is a calling. But for a calling to be genuine, to be real and to really bear fruit in life, it must be fundamentally based within the greater purpose that you share with everyone. How do you know that you are engaged in true preparation? Because you are giving yourself to something that you cannot control and you cannot understand, but which you find to be increasingly beneficial as you proceed. This is very concrete, for much of your preparation is very concrete. It is not wandering around blindly, speculating and having big ideas. Instead, it is engaging in a process of development that has been provided for you by your Creator and by your spiritual family to initiate you in this life into the greater calling and purpose for which you have come. Only through this discovery will your life be fully justified and fully realized. Here you will enter a greater range of relationship and understanding which will make you a person of incredible value in the world. The world is a hungry and lonely place. It is full of fantasy and folly. Its suffering is profound. Its confusion is deep. Its violence is sickening. Its possibilities are great. Who can see these things but those who realize that they have come from beyond the world to give something? They realize this because it is something they can feel. It is not an emotion. It is something they feel. They feel that they have come here for a reason. It is something that they cannot yet define, but they cannot make it go away either. Something greater is calling them. This is purpose. Eventually, if they respond to this, they will begin their preparation. This is purpose. If they stay with their preparation and advance within it, without trying to alter it or change it, they will begin to gain greater insight and understanding. This is purpose. If they continue and do not fall prey to the misperception that they are advanced, then knowledge will slowly germinate within them, and their perception and understanding of things will change. Their awareness of the mystery of life will grow more and more profound, and their ability in life, in their relationships, in their career, in all their activities, will deepen. This is purpose. At some point, they will give themselves to something that involves other people in service to the world in one capacity or another according to their nature and their design. It will be natural for them to give themselves in this way, as it would be unnatural for them to decline it. This is purpose. As we describe this process of preparation in a very general way, do not think that you are near the end. Do not claim that you are anywhere in the process, for how can you tell? You cannot pull yourself out of life and examine your life. You do not have that vantage point yet. Accept that the journey is great. It is marvelous. It is at times difficult. But in all ways it refines you. It washes away that which is non-essential in you and reveals that which is permanent and meaningful. Your real purpose and calling become apparent when all that hides and conceals them has fallen away, and what is left is what is real, and that becomes welcomed and embraced. Your great impediment here is your fear of the real and your longing for fantasy. Reality is not harsh. It is redeeming. It is not cruel. It is revitalizing. It is not crushing. It is restoring. This is a reality of a greater nature than what your eyes perceive and what your hands can touch. This is a reality that will bond you not only to life in the world, but to life in the greater community as well. This will prepare you for your encounters with those from the greater community. For you and for your children these encounters will grow in scope and magnitude. How few will be prepared, but these few must be prepared, for that is their purpose. You do not need to feel an affinity with the greater community or even to believe in it to come to the understanding that your purpose is related to it. Everyone's purpose is related to it, directly or indirectly, because this is the world that you have come to serve. This is the time that you are here, and this is the condition of the world in the evolution of the world at this time. Though your specific calling may seem to have little to do with the greater community, you are serving the world in its emergence into the greater community. You are fostering goodness, wisdom and the reality of knowledge in the world through your own demonstration. This is your purpose. Come, then, without definition. Come, then, without the need for self-validation. Come to the open door to knowledge. It awaits you now.